for an intro.
I was going to stick with my usual, hey, I'm Ashley.
Hi, I'm not.
Hey guys, it's Ashley, and this is Miah. Miah is my brother, and today, to fulfill yesterday's challenge of socialize, we are doing the Harry Potter book tag.
Yes.
Accio questions. Question number 1. What is your favorite Harry Potter book?
Oh, I'm gonna have to say it's gotta be Order of the Phoenix.
That's what I was
Order of the Phoenix,
towards.
or close, like very close second, Prisoner of Azkaban.
Those are both,
But I do love me some Sirius.
Yeah, I got to throw out there, though, the very first book, because it kind of started it all and, like, introduces you to the world.
This is true.
I do enjoy that one,
Yeah,
too.
I tore through that thing in, like, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question number 2!
Favorite movie is question number 2.
Oh.
I feel like I flew through all the movies.
You did. You watched them really quickly.
I did.
I kind of
They kind of just all blend together into one series of magnificence.
Well, because you read the books first, and then, like all books, and then all movies.
Yeah, and then I went to Harry Potter World.
I like book movie until I had to wait for the next ones to come out in theaters.
Yeah.
So the first of the last two, part 1 of the Deathly Hallows, has a special place in my heart because it was the first one I got to see in theaters. But I'm still gonna have to go with Order of the Phoenix. There's just so much that happened in that book because it was right after Voldemort comes back and everything was just absolute craziness. Yeah. I think that's what I'm saying. What say you?
I really like the last two because I just think the filmography and the mood was just so intense and amazing.
It was stunning.
In those last ones.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that.
Good choice.
Question number 3. Least favorite book.
Oh,
how do you choose that?
That's not fair. That's not a fair question.
That is
least favorite movie,
question.
yeah. But least favorite book? That's not okay. Who wrote
I got these off the internet.
Oh, freaking internet. Come on, guys.
We could just skip this one.
No, we gotta go through. You gotta go through. In terms of just whatever, I might say the second book. Like, it had like good points, but looking back on it, like the craziness of the introduction of the first book, and then the third book being where we're introduced to Sirius and we're seeing a lot more of Harry's family. The second book had amazing parts and we get to see Ginny freaking out and whatnot, but it's not that I don't like it. It just is probably on the lower side of my enjoyment.
It's not your favorite one, but you don't dislike it.
Correct. Accio beverage. Excuse me.
I don't like this question.
No, it's a rough one. It's not okay. How does the internet make us do this, Ashley?
Stupid internet.
Oh, gosh.
I can't pick a least favorite.
Alright, we can come back if you decide later.
I mean, I guess I'll stick with your answer just to be a copycat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
On to the fourth.
Question number 4. Part of the books/movies that made you cry. All of them. Everything makes me cry when I'm watching a movie or reading a book.
It had to be Weasley death.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weasley.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hedwig.
Oh. Dobby.
Oh.
Dobby, why?
Every death. I'm gonna cry just thinking about them now. This isn't cool. Alright, moving on. Moving on.
Okay.
Oh, if you could hook up with any Harry Potter character, who would it be?
My fiance. That's who.
He just got engaged last weekend.
Internet.
So I think that has to be his answer.
She'd be okay with me answering this, though. So, Hermione's pretty dope. Hermione's pretty great. I'm gonna have to go with Hermione. Or Luna, because she's just ridiculous.
I feel like the answer should be Harry, but I don't want to hook up with Harry.
No.
Because in reality,
he's just, he was whiny, and he just, like, he could.
But then at the same time, Ron is not my type at all.
How about, like...
Later years Neville.
Yes, I called it! Oh, I knew it. Yeah.
Later years Neville.
Because not only was he, like...
Because he grew up, let's be honest, he got hot.
Yeah.
And he was a hero in his own right.
No, he got, like, super, like, aggressive. They were like, yeah, come with us. And he was just like, okay, just kidding. Sword.
Neville.
Sword to the snake.
Later Neville.
Oh, gosh.
Yes,
Good call. Good call.
Favorite character is the next question. Hermione. Gotta be Hermione. Although I really like Luna, too.
Luna's really great. You know what? I might have to go with Hermione, too. Because she, like, even when she didn't know what was going on, she knew what was going on.
She's just awesome.
And she just knew how to do everything at all the times.
Plus, going back to the things that made you cry, she had the guts.
Don't.
In the later books.
Don't do it.
With her parents.
Don't do it. Don't. You did it.
That's all I'm going to say, but... For the greater good, she sacrificed her own self and her own family.
And we never even find out.
And we never find out, did it get reversed?
That's what I'm saying. When it all got, like,
was it like a
smoothed over,
forever thing? Could it be fixed?
Has anyone ever asked J.K. Rowling about that?
We need to find out. Internet, if you know anything about this, please leave it in the comments down below. We need to know. Did her parents get their mind reversed? Do they know who she is? Can they be a happy family now?
Are you on? You're on Twitter, right?
I'm on Twitter too.
Yeah, let's just tweet JK and see what's going on. Let's all just do it.
Let's do it. Let's tweet this video to JK.
Hashtag help Hermione.
Joe, let us know. See, it rhymes. Hashtag Joe, let us know what happened to Hermione's parents.
All right, question number, what about 6?
I think so. Favorite Weasley? It's a tough question.
Now, the twins count individually, right? I can't just say the twins, or can I?
Oh, see, I was just going to say the twins.
So if you
Fred and George.
Yeah. Let's just say the twins. Tie. Yeah.
I mean, they are their own people.
Because not only were they just, like, goofy and hilarious and everything, they were, like, smart kids.
They were smart kids. They had business sense to pull off a business of jokes in the roughest time.
And they were, like,
in the
fairly adept at magic. They just used it differently than everybody else.
Yeah. Lest we forget. Snowballs.
Never forget. Never forget. Next question.
Who of the cast do you want to meet? This is easy because I just watched Christine's video at Pulling Bananas, and I know exactly what I'm going to say. David Tennant.
Yeah.
David Tennant is a cast member of Harry Potter.
This is true.
He is my first choice of who I want to meet.
I would say that, but if we're going to talk, like, generic cast thought, like when you think, like, the cast, and you're thinking, like, who do you want to meet from the main cast? Main cast. I would probably I'd go with Snape. Just because, like, the amazing photos I could get out of this would just live with me forever.
That is pretty
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like the grumpy cat of Harry Potter world.
Get some good pictures.
And you could pose however you wanted to, as long as he just had a dead face. It'd be golden.
I'm sticking with David Tennant.
Yeah, good call. Good call.
I'm not switching that. Sorry, internet, if you expected something different. Next question.
Yes.
I've lost track of numbers.
It's fine.
Next question is your favorite Harry Potter villain. I'm going, even though she terrifies the crap out of me.
You going Bellatrix? That's where I'm going.
She is absolutely terrifying, but she plays that role so well. When I went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and I went on the Gringotts ride, I didn't know that she pops up and, like, magics you and your whole cart falls.
Whoa.
She showed up and starts pointing her wand at me.
Whoa.
And I think I might have peed my pants.
Whoa.
It was absolutely terrifying.
Whoa.
The most terrifying ride experience of my life.
That sounds amazing and scary.
Like, more scary than the dragons in the other ride.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely, I mean, I'm gonna go Bellatrix too, just because, like, I love that kind of, like, super twisted... She's like the Joker.
Yeah.
And just, like, you don't know what she's thinking. You don't know what's happening. Because neither does she. She just kind of does whatever she wants all the time.
I think it'd be cool, too. While we're... Joe, we want to know. If we had, like, a little companion novel about Bellatrix, like, her backstory and stuff, like, how she got there.
I feel like it would almost be better as, like, a mini-series on, like, Starz or HBO, where they can be, like, super dark about the background and whatnot.
Netflix original series?
You know what I'm saying? We're here,
Netflix
Ashley.
original series.
Guys, get
Bellatrix,
on this internet.
The story.
Who runs this stuff? Get on it.
We gotta make this happen.
Why don't we just run things, Ashley?
We should just run things.
Oh, gosh.
Just the entire world.
We could have this done.
Webster's for president of the world.
Yes. All right, next.
Next question.
What do we got?
Would you rather live Hogwarts, the Burrow, or Hogsmeade?
I feel like it would depend on my mood. Because if I'm looking for just, like, a nice, cozy place... Burrow.
Not vacation. Where do you want to live?
Live, okay.
Like your entire life. I mean, you can go visit these other places.
This is true. Oh, that's true. Okay.
But where do you want to live?
Probably Hogwarts. There's just so much going on all the time.
See, I think I'm going to go with the Burrow because it's more homey. But you still get the magic, and then I can go visit you at Hogwarts.
That's true.
And still
See, I love the hominess, but the idea that there's just so much going on that I could, like, keep discovering things.
Yeah.
And then there's just, like, rooms that will change all the time. That's what I need.
I like the idea of sitting in the Burrow with a book and it magically turning the pages while all the dishes are magically washing
themselves. So this has nothing to do with where you're living. It has to do with magical books, Ashley.
Okay,
you want
probably.
magical books.
Although if I lived at Hogwarts, I could have the Hogwarts library.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how many books they can fit in the Burrow.
Torn.
I know. You gotta make a decision.
Well, if I'm living in the Burrow and I have Hermione's magic bag, I can fit all the books.
How'd you get her bag?
Because I am Hermione.
Fair enough.
I don't know why he doesn't understand that.
Move on. Next question.
All right, next one. What would your Patronus be? I feel like my Patronus would be like, I don't know, an awkward animal.
How awkward are we talking? Like a starfish?
No, not quite that awkward.
Okay, because that's just gonna like spin around.
I don't know, like a sea lion or something. Like it just looks so awkward and clumpy walking across the ground, but in water it's like magical and perfect.
In its own environment, it knows what's up.
Yeah.
So
or like a newborn elephant, like just kind of.
So half the time,
trying to run
your Patronus is super smooth looking, and the other half the time it's just flopping around in the sky.
I feel like that's what would happen.
Oh man, I for some reason I initially want to say like a Galapagos turtle, and I don't know why. They're just like super like solitary creatures, and they're just like wise, and not that I'm not saying that like that's me, but like I just feel like a giant turtle coming out of my wand is just something I want for my life.
So he's just gonna crawl towards the Dementors?
Yeah, well I mean like you said, like on land he's like super slow, but you ever see Finding Nemo? They like rode the current, dude.
Just ride the current.
They grabbed shell, dude. They knew what was going on. In their environment, that's it. You can't take one of those things down.
It's true.
Yeah.
They are very hard to kill.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? And they're pretty large, the Galapagos ones. They're like huge.
They live for like ever.
I literally could just aim him and he could just
Do you remember that song when we were kids? With like, it was on a record. The I'm a Galapagos.
Ghosts. Oh gosh.
Going way back. This was... I forgot what that was called.
We had some terrifying vinyl records that got played
for us. That was a fun... I played that all the time.
Yeah, but now...
It had, like, exercises and stuff.
But did you ever, like, go up to it and, like, touch it so it slowed down? Terrifying.
Not as terrifying as that album with the little boy getting burned in fire.
The one where he got blind from the fire?
So there's this album, side note, has nothing to do with Harry Potter, but we need to just dish on our traumatic childhoods. There was this album. I don't remember anything about it except this little boy getting trapped in a fire in his house.
I don't even know how he got there. He just or how the fire started.
And it was just this little boy crying as he's being burned. Oh, my eyes!
And you
my eyes!
Not just do you
we
hear
would listen to this going to sleep.
You hear like the fire sounds and the poor child, you hear him screaming and yelling, and you hear like sizzling sounds. On, like, a record for children.
And I mean, I guess it did have somewhat of a happy ending. Like, I think he was blind, but, like, somebody helped him and he got better-ish.
I don't even know.
But we would listen to this going to bed, and to this day, my parents refuse to admit that this was a thing. Yet we both remember it, so it has to exist.
Because
I asked the internet for help on my blog, like, a year or two ago. I'll link the post down below. Asking if anybody remembered it. Nobody knows it exists. So if you
it didn't just happen.
Ever had this,
it's real.
Please let us know what it was.
We really want to hear it again to make sure we're not crazy.
That's basically it. We don't want to hear it again, but we want to know that we're not crazy. So leave us notes down below if you remember this.
Please help us.
All right, now on to happier questions.
Oh,
wow, we just went on so many tangents on that question.
Oh yeah, what was that question?
Your Patronus? Deathly Hallows.
Yes.
If you could have the Resurrection Stone, the Invisibility Cloak, or the Elder Wand, which one would you choose? Invisibility Cloak. All the way.
Might say Elder Wand.
Respectable.
Yeah. Because I feel like, yes, the Invisibility Cloak is super dope as far as, cloaks go. Mm-hmm. And invisibility goes. But, like, just the ability so that wand has, I'd probably have to go with the wand. I desire power.
That's the difference between us.
Lots of power.
I'm just like,
give me
the Invisibility Cloak.
She's like, I don't want to be seen. And I'm just like, I want everyone to see me. Everyone.
Another fun question. What house would you be?
Gryffindor. Where are you heading? Now remember, it chooses... It does, but it takes your own thoughts
I think I would
consideration.
probably end up in Gryffindor. Because Ravenclaw, I mean, yeah, the books, but I don't think I'm smart enough. I'm smart, but I'm not smart enough to be Ravenclaw, and I'm not cunning enough.
Yeah, you've got to have, like, a real certain kind of life.
Yeah.
To be in Ravenclaw.
And I don't have it.
No.
And Hufflepuff I think would be fun too, but I don't think I have that kind of lifestyle either. I think I'm Gryffindor.
I think I care too much to be in Hufflepuff. Just about things in general. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
No offense to any Hufflepuffs out there.
No.
We love you guys.
It's just not our personality.
It's just not for me.
I'm definitely not,
And then Slytherin. I mean, many great people have come out of Slytherin.
Sure.
They've done many great things.
It's not.
Horrible things.
Yeah.
But great.
Oh, have you played any of the video games? Lego Harry Potter is where it's at. Those games are fun.
Those are pretty legit. I think I showed you these, that I have Harry Potter computer games that I got when we all went up into New Hampshire.
I think you did.
I haven't showed you?
I don't think so.
I'll have to go get them and show you. I'm pretty sure I showed you. Yeah, I've got 2 old Harry Potter computer games that I got ripped off on because the guy told me that they were 75% off, and I wasn't paying attention when I paid for my money, and I ended up paying full price for them, and he wanted like $5 a piece when they should have been worth like 6 cents. But they're like the original, the first movie when it first came out, and then the second movie when it came out, and they're both like super old school looking video games for the computer.
Nice.
Yeah, so
we'll have to
we're gonna have to build an old computer.
A computer that can play
to play it, yeah, because they're not. They're so, yeah.
Are they at least on CDs?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
At least they're not on discs.
No. What else we got?
If you were on the Quidditch team, what position would you play?
I'd probably be a bludger.
I'd be the announcer. Because I wouldn't have to play it. I wouldn't really be paying attention.
That's not part of the team, Ashley. Read the question again.
I think they're part of the team.
Ashley.
Come on.
No, because if they were part of the team, then they'd be biased to one side or the other. Announcers have to be unbiased.
Well, he kind of was biased towards Gryffindor.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, who wasn't? You gotta pick a position on the team. It's the question.
I'd be horrible at any position that I played. I wouldn't actually make the team.
Well, alright, well, let's look at things.
I would end up falling off the broom.
You don't even have the ability. Come on. You just told me you were Hermione. She's gotta be able to ride a broom. We never saw it happen, really.
Well, she never played the sports.
I know, but
she can ride a broom, but...
It says if. The big if, Ashley. You just pick one.
Probably be a keeper.
I feel like you'd make a better keeper. Because you don't have to, like, continuously move around.
I don't have to continuously
You just have to
move
kind of
around.
wait for the things to come to you.
I'll be a keeper.
I feel like you'd be a better keeper.
I'll suck. We'll lose the game because of me.
but
I'll be a keeper. I'll be part of the team.
But you tried. Success.
We're down to the last two.
Okay. I keep looking at this and
these are getting deep.
Are they? Oh, I'm not ready. Okay, go.
Alright, this one's not as deep. Are you happy with the ending?
Like the ending as a whole, or like the way that the battle ended?
It just says, are you happy with the ending? So I think the ending of the series.
Mostly. I am happy with the final battle. I'm unhappy with the people who died. I am happy that the people who lived got to be happy. Mm-hmm. I am still not happy that Harry ended up with Ginny. Sorry, everybody.
Agreed.
Sorry, world.
I was going to say the same thing.
It shouldn't have happened. It didn't make sense.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. It shouldn't have happened. I don't. And didn't J.K. Rowling come out and say that she regretted it? Or was it? It was Harry and Ron. No, she regretted.
I know, not Harry and Ron. Sorry, that's a different. We don't read those books.
Different book.
We don't read those books around here. Those are different.
No, she regretted
Hermione
and Ron.
Because Harry should have been with Hermione.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I like the Harry. Hermione and Ron.
He could have been with what's her face.
But Harry should have been with somebody else, not Ginny.
It just felt rushed.
It just was weird. Yeah, I didn't like that. Also, I'm not happy with the names of his children.
Who is? Nobody was happy with those names.
They're just so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Bad. Just bad.
So aside from those two facts, I think I am pleased with the ending.
Aside from that, I was pleased with it.
Everything else was pretty good.
I mean, it wrapped up nicely. The movies were a little bit rougher of an interpretation of the ending. That final battle it wasn't really that great looking. Mm-hmm. But the books themselves, more pleased than disappointed, so good job, JK. Mm-hmm. Good job.
We'll take more books if you want to give them to us.
Yeah, whenever you're ready. Yeah. Like now.
And the last question, how much does Harry Potter mean to you?
Like the man or like the book series? Probably the books.
Open to interpretation.
I'm going to say the book series, because the man himself doesn't mean a whole lot.
Yeah.
But as a series, it does mean a lot. I read Harry Potter when I was later in my teens than most people. I didn't read the books when they were current. By the time I was reading them, the final book had already been put out. So getting to read them when I was older kind of gave me... I feel like it probably gave me more of an appreciation than it would have when I was younger, knowing myself. And so reading them and just getting the sense of, like, excitement and energy and fun that was happening even when these terrible things were happening, and it was just awesome. It kind of opened me to that kind of genre in books and kind of that level of writing, because it was just so well done. You know what I mean? Especially for a kid's book. Yeah. Yeah, don't let people, when you're telling people that they're like, you're into young adult fiction, or you're into, like, kids, children's literature, whatever. So well Shut up. There's so many good things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Aside from Harry Potter, we've both reading Percy Jackson. Mm-hmm. Come on. And now the Heroes of Olympus? Yeah. Yeah. What? There's so many good things in there. And Harry Potter kind of started that. I feel like it started that for a lot of people. Yeah. So it means, a lot to me, because I got to open up to that kind of style of books and whatnot. What does it mean to you, Ashley? For me, I got into it way later than most people on BookTube.
like, way later. Just because in church circles, there was a lot of, like, debate and anger over Harry Potter because, oh my gosh, witches! So I didn't read it growing up because I just didn't want to get involved with all of that. So I just read it, like, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Not even?
Yeah, probably less than that,
A
actually.
year and a half ago, probably. But I'd marathon them. Like, I read the first one, I was like, dude,
it.
I have been missing out, and I
She
just
champed it.
went through all of them in less than a month, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she was quick.
They were just so good. And like Miah said, they're so well written. They're so captivating in the stories. And there's just so many life lessons from these books. Dumbledore is like a walking inspirational dictionary.
Oh, my gosh.
There's just so many great lessons in these books, and I love them, even though I got into them later.
Yeah.
I think they're fantastic. I didn't get to grow up with Harry, but I have a deep respect for the Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
So the camera shut off right after that.
Right there.
What you saw. So what you missed was us talking about YA fiction
Yeah.
and the importance of it. And
For like 10 minutes.
it was really good.
Like a lot of like good discussion
was
about
really
how
good
great
discussion.
it is. And it all just disappeared.
About how everybody should read YA fiction because it's so great. So
sad.
we're not going to redo it because it was too
Sorry, guys.
good and organic to recreate. So anyways, this whole video is part of my Build Your Own Readathon challenge. Yesterday's challenge was to socialize, so I brought him in on this, and we just decided to skip today's challenge because yesterday was insane and I just didn't get to do a video.
And Harry Potter's really great.
Harry Potter's really great, so this ended up being awesome. I will link all of the information for Build Your Own Readathon down below. I will link my BYORAT playlist right above Maya's head if you would like to check it out. Accio playlist. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the two of us together. If you'd like more of Ashley and Miah, leave comments down below and we'll do something sometime. I hope you have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow with the final day of Build Your Own Readathon. Bye!
Bye! Do it.